Ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another SEC rival, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Commodores will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Tennessee's offense will go to work first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means third and long. Third and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Makes the catch. It's Bond. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They punt it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. So Vanderbilt's offense will have its first possession of the game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got a man in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Bravo. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's loose down the left side. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Leaves it with the running back. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires left. The sure hands. It's Sterling. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They'll go to the ground. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Right back to it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play. They give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to them again?
And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Bravo. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Rides to back and leaves it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. The Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Grabbed in the middle, it's Kendricks.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Commodores have this offense rolling. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Bravo. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's high. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, 2 great ball running backs that used to really test the physicality of our Gator defenses in some of those great games we had back in the late 90s.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
The The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Bravo. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pulls it in. It's Brooks. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Brooks. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. They've already put 1 field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That brings him to within 1.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here is the Tennessee offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Spins away from the defender. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Bond. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Tennessee! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think...
Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Blasted as he lets it go. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Commodores are on the move. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Brooks. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Bravo. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Caught behind the line. It's high. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turning it on! All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
We're only in the 1st half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll move the tight end. Looking for room. It's high. Hard-hitting tackle. That gives him 54 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Vols! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Running back searching for a hole. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun 1st half between these rivals. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Volunteers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner is stopped. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best.
There he goes! A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Bravo. Grab near the marker, it's McNabb. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains, it's at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Commodores in the hurry-up. He'll pull it on the read. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Now the play fake. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And he's got it inside the 10. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Doors! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, it's a one-possession game, down 21-13. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it on the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Volunteers! Now Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point splits the upright. It's 28-13.
Tennessee, 28. Vanderbilt, 13.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll leave it with him. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed behind the line, it's McNabb. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
And the Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw, it's Bravo. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right.
Breaks into the open. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying.
Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the route is on.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Out of the gun, the inside give. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's Bravo. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And it's picked off for the third time today. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football. Great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
So here is the Tennessee offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action, using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. With the catch, it's Bond. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. To throw, it's Bravo. Here comes the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Catch in the middle, it's McNabb. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Gives it on the option. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's McNabb. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Commodores back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll give it to the back. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on... Into the house. Touchdown, Commodores!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive.
And a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart. How fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Makes the grab. It's high. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Touchdown balls! And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Bravo. Got it set up on the outside.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Takes the easy one to the back.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Looking to the big tight end. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Volunteers have pushed it inside the 20. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. A lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Brooks. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap.
First down, Commodores.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right. And I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.